Hi guys, this video is for the review for the second quarter 4th week assessment for Algebra 1. Let's start. So we have three equations of the line here: slope-intercept form, point-slope form, and standard form. And this formula, m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. We use this formula if we are looking for the slope given 2 points. Okay, let's start. For number 1, transform the given equation of the line to slope-intercept form and simplify your answer. The given is 15x plus 3y is equal to 9. So we have to transform it to slope-intercept form. Remember, the formula for slope-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus b. So we have y is equal to mx plus b. So in order to do this, we can write the given equation 15x plus 3y is equal to 9. We have to eliminate 15x on the left side because the x should be on the right side of the equation. So in order to eliminate 15x, we have to subtract 15x to both sides of the equation. So 15x minus 15x, this will be cancelled because it's 0. Bring down 3y is equal to negative 15x plus 9. Now, this is not the final answer because we have a coefficient of 3 here. It should just be y. So in order to eliminate 3, we have to divide all the terms by 3. Okay? So 3 divided by 3 is just simply 1, or we have 1y is equal to negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5x, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now, it is in the form of y is equal to mx plus b. So this is our final answer. Y is equal to negative 5x plus 3, which is letter C. Okay, for number 2. Given 2 points, find the slope. So again, we are looking for the slope given 2 points. So we are going to use this formula. M is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So M is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. First thing that we have to do is to label the given points. We have x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, and y sub 2. Now that we already labeled the points, we can substitute it to the given formula. So our y sub 2 is negative 7 minus y sub 1 is negative 5 over x sub 2 is 27 minus x sub 1, which is 17. Okay? So we have negative 7 minus negative 5. It will become negative 2. Negative 7 minus negative 5 is negative 2 over 27 minus 17 is 10. But this is not our final answer because we can still simplify this. 2 and, as you can see, we have 2 and 10. Their greatest common factor is 2. So we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1 over 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the correct answer is negative 1 over 5, which is letter A. Okay, for number 3, what are the slopes of the lines parallel and perpendicular to the line 12x minus 6y is equal to 18? So as you can see, class, this given equation is in the form ax plus by is equal to c. It is in standard form. And we have a formula in order to determine the slope given the standard form. And that is m is equal to negative a over b. So in the given equation, our a is 12. This one, that is our a. And our b is negative 6. Okay, that is our b. So substituting this values, a and b, to the given formula, we will have m is equal to negative 12 over b, which is negative 6. And negative 12 divided by negative 6 is positive 2. So this is the slope of the equation 12x minus 6y is equal to 18. Therefore, when we are talking about parallel lines, it has the same slope. So 2 is the slope of the parallel line. Okay? To determine the slope of the perpendicular line, we have to get the negative reciprocal of 2. So if we have 2, the denominator is 1, we have to get the reciprocal, negative reciprocal. So it will become negative, and then switch the numerator and denominator, it will become 1 over 2. So now, this is the slope perpendicular. Okay. So this is the slope of the parallel line, and this is the slope of the perpendicular line, which is letter B. Okay, for number 4, solve for m. The given equation is 1/4 m plus 2n is equal to 2p. So in order to solve this, first is that we have to eliminate 2n. Since this is positive 2n, we have to subtract 2n to both sides of the equation. So 2n minus 2n, it will be cancelled. Bring down 1/4 m is equal to 2p minus 2n. Okay. Next is that we can do cross multiplication, wherein we can cross multiply this. In order to eliminate 4 in our denominator, we can cross multiply 4 times 2p minus 2n. So it will give us m is equal to multiply 4 times 2p minus 2n. So the correct answer is m is equal to 4 times the quantity of 2p minus 2n, which is letter D. Next, number 5. Write the equation of the line in point-slope form given 14, 21, that is the point, and a slope of 3 over 4. Okay, so remember that point-slope form is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. So we can label our given point wherein the first number is x sub 1 and the second is y sub 1. So all we have to do now is to substitute this values, the given point and the given slope, to our formula. So we will have y minus y sub 1, which is 21, is equal to our slope, which is 3/4, that is our m, times x minus x sub 1, which is 14. So that is the correct answer, which is letter A. Y minus 21 is equal to 3/4 times x minus 14. Next, number 6. Graph the equation of the line y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 5. So this equation of the line is slope-intercept form, wherein that is y is equal to mx plus b, wherein b is our y-intercept and m is our slope. So y-intercept is our starting point. So if we're going to graph this, our starting point or y-intercept is 5 and our slope is negative 2/3. Okay, so our starting point is 5, which is 0, 5. It can be found here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the point. And our slope is negative 2/3. Negative 2 is our rise and 3 is our run. Since our rise is negative 2, from this point we're going down 2 units. 1, 2, and run 3 units to the right. 1, 2, 3. So this is our next point. Last thing to do is to just connect the 2 points. And that is the graph of y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 5. Next, number 7. Solve for x in the given equation negative 2x/3 minus 10 is equal to negative 20. So in order to solve for x, we have to eliminate negative 10. So opposite of negative 10 is positive 10. So I'm going to add 10 to both sides of the equation. Negative 10 plus 10 is 0. This will be cancelled. Bring down negative 2/3 x. Is equal to negative 20 plus 10 is equal to negative 10. Next is that we can cross, in order to eliminate 3 here in the denominator, we can cross multiply 3 times negative 10. So we have negative 2x is equal to 3 times negative 10 is negative 30. Okay. So again, that is negative 3 times 10. So we have negative 2x is equal to negative 30. In order to solve for x, we have to eliminate negative 2 by dividing both sides by negative 2. So negative 2 divided by negative 2 is simply 1. Or we have x is equal to negative 30 divided by negative 2 is 15. So the value of x is 15, which is letter C. And for our last number 8, if g of x is equal to 5x minus 3, what is the value of g of 2? So g of 2 means the value of x is 2. So all we have to do is substitute 2 to all the value of x. So we have g of x is equal to 5x minus 3. Since we are looking for g of 2, all the value of x will become 2. So we have 5 times 2 minus 3. And 5 times 2 is 10, minus 3 is 7. So the value of g of 2 is 7, which is letter B.